Lindsay, are you excited to go see some sea lions?
I'm so excited.
Yeah. It's time to set sail and explore a magical land filled with sea lions, penguins, and more. Join me on an epic high seas adventure as we explore the famous Beagle Channel. So put on your life jacket because our adventure starts right now. Buenos dias, lovers. My name's Brent Tim, and it's day 2 here in Ushuaia, Argentina, and we are about to take you on an epic high seas adventure. A little about what we're going to see today is our tour guide, Paula. Paula, what are we about to see on this high seas adventure?
In this little adventure, we are going to see a few animals. Here in the Beagle Channel live a colony of emperor cormorants, and we have also South American sea lions.
South American sea lions?
Yes.
Oh, I can't wait. So we're going through the Beagle Channel. We're going to see the imperial cormorants. We're going to see sea lions.
And if you come here in a specific time of the year, you may also see fur seals and perhaps even humpback whales.
Even hunchback whales. Okay.
Finger crossed, guys.
And we're going to a really cool lighthouse too, right?
Yes, exactly. The Les Eclaireurs lighthouse. It was built in 1920. It has been working for 102 years.
102 years. Okay, thank you so much. We can't wait to hop on the boat and go explore. We can't wait for you to join us as well. But before we embark on this adventure, kindly hit that like and subscribe button so you can stay up to date with all my adventures all over the world. Let's set sail. All right, we are in the queue waiting to check in. They've given us our boarding pass. This is really like a giant postcard to wear on a lanyard. No one will certainly confuse me for anyone else if they see this. But yeah, we were kind of hoping for a little more visibility today, a little less rain. But I've been told that the colder, wetter weather is actually more comfortable for the animals. So there's a good chance we're going to see more sea lions, more birds, and who knows what other kind of creatures are out here. But as far as visibility goes, it's not going to be the greatest. But nevertheless, just as long as we get to see some cool animals, that's all I care about. Lindsay, are you excited to go see some sea lions?
I'm so excited.
Yeah. Okay, it's time to board. Very excited to see what kind of vessel we're taking out on the high seas today. I mean, look at the size of some of these ships, these catamarans. Some of these hold hundreds and hundreds of people. I think that's our boat right there, the Patagonia Adventure Explorer. We've got about 25 other souls with us today. So excited, people from all over the world. Okay, and we're off. The boat has just departed from Port Ushuaia here. I wish it was a little clear out so we could get a better view of those mountains, but we're gonna have to settle for a little haziness, a little overcast sky conditions out here. It's not too windy today, which is good. I think if it was a mix of the rain like it is and the wind, it would be a little more miserable to be out here. So we have a choice. We can either stay inside there or spend as much time out here as we want checking out what's going on. So in total, I was told this is about a 3-hour tour. And if you're curious about the cost, it was 7,000 Argentinian pesos, or about $35 USD, using the blue dollar rate. Okay, climbed up the ladder. We are now topside on the boat. Just check that out. That spectacular view behind me. So excited for this boat journey. Haven't been on a boat excursion in so long. Certainly haven't gone to see sea lions or anything, any creatures that would be native to this kind of Arctic area. So super excited for that. Oh, check it out. We got our first sighting of some sort of bird. There it is. Boom, animal number 1. It's like our guy has gone in to fix something on the ship. Ominous, perhaps? Hopefully not. There they are. These birds are called the cormoran imperial, and kind of like a distant relative of the penguin. They fly, which is much different than penguins that don't fly. They have longer necks. Penguins, oh wow. Cannot wait to get up close here and get a better look. Oh, look at that. Little buddy just landed on the boat. It looks like there's a mix of other species of birds intermingling with the cormoran imperials. This is so cool to see. They're all out here perched on this island. There must be hundreds of them. Check that out, guys. Right over there, we've got a herd of sea lions. Do you call them a herd? Not sure what we call them, but a bunch of sea lions piled up on the side. Everybody here just kicking it. I'm at a loss for words. This is so incredibly cool. We are so close to these magnificent creatures. You can watch a lot of them climb their way out of the sea up into the rocks. Looks like a lot of them have kind of huddled here. I don't know if that's for warmth. A lot of them are like groaning. This is so freaking cool. Get here as soon as you can and book this tour. I've never been up close to creatures like that in my life. In a few days, actually, we're gonna take a tour to a place called Penguin Island, not to be confused with Sea Lion Island and Commodore Imperial Island. And there we get to actually walk with the penguins on the island. But for right now, we have to take a step back and just admire from afar. How to describe the smell that's coming off those sea lions, that's coming off that island? It's definitely a deep sea scent. Reminds me of the seafood aisle in the grocery store. It's not foul, it's not disgusting, it's oddly pleasant, if I do say so myself. And everyone just kind of chilling, just kind of doing their thing. What are they waiting for? Oh, here comes a new flock in. Oh, it's so cool. Dropping in to say what up to their buddies. We were promised coffee and tea and a little light breakfast on this boat ride. It hasn't arrived yet, but it can't come soon enough. Super, super chilly. Okay, we're headed to our next island right now, but we've been told that these islands are actually called Bridges after a British missionary named Thomas Bridges. Came here and did all sorts of missionary work. So while it looks like an island, these will now collectively be called Bridges. There we've got what I believe to be some more Commodore Imperials. Wow, another sea lion. This bridge looks a lot less populated, a lot less busy than the last one we were at. Kind of has a different aroma to it as well. Not quite as like under the sea stinky as the other one. People are always interested in bathrooms for whatever reason, so we're gonna see what a bathroom on this ship looks like. I think this one is open. Oh, okay, whoa. This must be where the coffee and tea is getting made. Hell yeah, beyond excited for that because I'm miserable. I'm freezing. Poor choice of footwear, poor choice of socks, poor choice of pretty much all my apparel. But here we go. Yeah, wow. Way more space than I would expect in a boat. This is way bigger than like an airplane bathroom. Check it out, here is a famous lighthouse. Not to be confused with the lighthouse at the edge of the world that we've heard, that you know from the Jules Verne novel. It is not that. This is a different lighthouse. Indicates that there is danger to the west. The red and white pattern indicates that there is danger. Okay, as you can see, the lighthouse island is just crawling with the Imperial Commodores. These ones seem a little more vocal than the other birds that we've seen on the other islands or bridges. These ones are kind of like cawing a little bit. Not sure if that has to do with the time of the day, maybe reproductive cycles. Who knows? This wasn't on my bucket list, but it feels like a total bucket list item. We're so close, we can almost touch the lighthouse. We can almost touch the birds. Of course we're not, because that would be against the law. We don't want to disrupt nature at all, but I mean, just check this out. Oh. Again, just another situation where I just don't have the words. So incredibly cool. Okay, we've entered hour 3 of our journey, and I just knocked over something. Whoops. Some sort of book or something. And we're headed to explore this island right here. And the name of this island is Bridges. I know I said earlier that all the little islands are named Bridges, but apparently the name of this specific one is Bridges as well. Watch your step, watch your step. We've got about 30 minutes to walk around here. The torrential rain has slowed to a light drizzle. Not terribly unbearable at the moment. This is considered a national park, so we're not allowed to take any souvenirs. Not that I would want to take a plant or a rock or anything like that, but don't do it. They also told us that you should not go to the bathroom on the island. A lot of interesting and colorful plant life and vegetation here on the island, a mix of greens and yellows. They gave us a warning about the plants, Lindsay.
So they said you can't go off the path because the plants are very sensitive.
So do not walk on the plants, do not step on the plants, definitely don't pee on the plants, certainly don't poop on the plants, and don't pull the plants out for a souvenir and you'll be okay. Always respect the environment that you're in. Okay, we've got some like white vegetation here. Very, very cool. Absolutely incredible landscape out here. I feel like my pants are gonna be soaked from walking through the wet brush by the time we get back. Same for the shoes. I do believe this is the end of the journey, at least after we get done with here. I think we head back. In total, the journey is about 4 hours. well worth it for $35. Absolutely absurd to check off a couple bucket list items for that price. Check out these plants. I've never seen a plant like this. This is called a Chileta. Ooh, and it's got a very, very hard texture to it. It almost feels like a rock that's covered with moss. Stunning. I've never seen anything like those. Okay, it looks like we also got a little bit of berries growing over there. Probably not going to try those today. Wow. Real talk, if it wasn't for the rain, I could have stayed on this island for like the entire day. So isolated, so peaceful, and really surrounded by like topography that I've never seen in my life before. So incredibly cool and thankful to be in a place like this and surrounded by some pretty great people too. Met some really cool other people on the boat that had some interesting stories to share. It's Carnival right now, so there's actually a lot of Argentinians traveling throughout the country. I'd say our hostel right now is probably somewhere around 95% Argentinians, and then you got the two gringos right here, right, Linz?
Yeah, just us.
Okay, we can't leave the island without touching some of that famous Beagle Channel water. What does it feel like?
Cold.
Oh yeah, not as cold as I would expect. Yeah, not like freezing or ice cold.
Oh, it's super
Definitely
salty.
chilly, lake cold. Oh, you tried it? Let's try a little taste. Oh yeah, salty. I haven't eaten anything all day, so it actually kind of tastes good. Makes me want some pretzels. And that's that. I really hope you enjoyed this journey to about as close to Antarctica as we're going to get. The cost of a cruise right now to Antarctica for 19 days is about $7,500. Unfortunately, way out of our budget. Gonna have to save that for another year and another paycheck, I think. But wow, this tour was incredible. I didn't have it on my bucket list, but going to the Beagle Channel, seeing the incredible birds, seeing the sea lions, bucket list item complete. Can't say enough about the tour. The guide was absolutely incredible, super helpful, really informative. Of course, I wish the weather would have been a little bit nicer, but it didn't detract from the beauty, the excitement, the nature, and just the overall like sense of just jaw-dropping, awe-inspiring amazement. Wow. My name's Brent Tim from Ushuaia, Argentina, and I'm saying ciao for now.